Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Frankie. It's nice to meet you. Before we begin this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow me on all my social media platforms for behind the scenes and more makeup shenanigans. Not just makeup, also just life in general. I am on Twitter at fstarrson101, Facebook at Frankie Starrson MUA. My Snapchat is starry_dancer and my Instagram is I am Frankie Starrson. Without further ado, let's begin this awkward boy story number 3. That's right, there's 3. So if you want to look at my previous 2, you can check out my channel and I'll leave some links somewhere in this video. My first kiss went a little like this. And twist. Yeah, but seriously, my first kiss was in a game of truth or dare. That's right, cliche as fuck. By the time you're watching this, my first kiss would have been just over a year ago. I was almost 18. For the sake of this video, I'm gonna call my friend and my first kiss Will. Him and some of our other friends came over to his house for a little gaff, very Aussie if you will, or a little gathering. Just imagine the scenario. We're over at his house having a few drinks in January in Melbourne, Australia, meaning it was summer, and summer 11 had me a blast. Now, I love a good Summersby, pear cider like anyone else who likes sweet drinks. I'm a bit of a lightweight. I'm not into beer or hard liquor except for maybe Cointreau mixed with Coca-Cola. That's it's like the most badass thing I can drink. But of course, I'm gonna get knocked out. But anyways, I was just having Summersby at this particular gap. I think I only had like 2 cans, and someone, I don't remember who, decided that we should play truth or dare. One of Will's friends, I don't know why, I barely knew him, but he kept asking me these weird questions like, would I kiss this person or kiss this guy, or would I do the naughty with one of my other friends, Scooter, who was in one of my previous videos. Those were of course the times where I picked truth, so I found it a little bit dodgy because I'm chicken. But I basically said yes to all of the things he asked, which probably made him think I was easy, but I don't care. I was telling the truth. So when I picked dare, Will's friend dared me to kiss Will. In my head, I was going, oh shit! I've never kissed anyone before. I don't know what it feels like. Should I do tongue? Should I grab his ass? I don't know. While all of that was happening in my head, I was standing opposite Will looking at him and he was looking at me and we were just sort of smiling nervously going, hi. I think we were standing there looking at each other for 15 minutes while all our other friends were around us going, are you gonna kiss yet? Are we there yet? In those 15 minutes, we were sort of leaning to each other and then I would just like back away and laugh nervously like, I'm not ready. I really wasn't. And towards the end of those 15 minutes, I sort of whispered to him, hey, I've never kissed anyone before. And, you know, he was like, oh, that's fine, don't worry about it. The thing that made it more awkward was that he was actually quite tall. And I've known him since I was 11, and back when we were that age, he was around the same height as me. Now he was like a foot taller than me because I'm 5'0", for anyone wondering. When I was sort of ready, I made the excuse that he was too tall, and he just squatted down really awkwardly because that's what Will does. And then there was a table next to us out in the backyard where we were drinking, and so the table had all the Summersby, and I told Will to sit down so it would be easy for me to like, you know, reach him, make him more accessible. And then I kissed him. The dare was to kiss for 5 seconds, but I think we only did it for 2 seconds because I freaked out when he started using tongue. Like, I didn't know if we were using tongue and I wasn't ready for tongue, and I sort of pulled back and said, oh, use tongue, yeah. And he kept moving his mouth around and I just kept making all these excuses and everyone believed me. And poor Will, I'm sorry. Of course, Will's sister got a photo of that, which is the thumbnail of this video, obviously. That is a legit photo. I won't show his face because, you know, he'll come over to my house and bash me, and, you know, he's like a lot bigger than he needs to be. Back when you were in primary school, I could probably beat the shit out of him. Like, you know, look at these guns. So we kissed for 2 seconds, and then Will's friend was like, oh, you have to do it again because that wasn't 5 seconds. We did it again, and then it was going great, but then he started going really tight around my mouth and I was scared that he was gonna bite me, so I pulled back and said, oh, Will bit me, and everyone started laughing. Like, I was trying to be funny in that scenario, but Will was just taking the shit because I was too chicken to, you know, see through this whole dare. When all that was over, I thought I was finished, but no, Will's friend, I don't know why the fuck he wanted me to do this, but he wanted me to kiss Will's other friend. So I literally had my 2 first kisses in the space of, maybe half an hour. I like to spread myself out a little bit, not too much. I didn't really want to say no because I wanted to, be gutsy and, the confident Frankie Starrson that I think I am. Like, Will's friend who dared me to do it was already sort of seeing someone, so I don't know why he wanted me to kiss all of these other guys who were at this gathering. But the second guy I kissed eventually became my boyfriend for about 5 months in 2017. So when in doubt, play truth or dare and get kissed so you can get your first boyfriend and your first kiss all in the same deal. So kill two birds with one stone. But that guy wasn't my first boyfriend, but that's not the point. I don't regret the kisses as awkward as they were because these guys were really nice and I knew that I could trust them and that they wouldn't do anything bad to me. It's always okay to say no if you're feeling uncomfortable. I wasn't uncomfortable despite all my uncomfortable looks throughout this whole video. People might call you a wimp or a chicken or a pussy or any other insult, but it's your life, your choices. That's all I have for today, and let me know in the comments if you want any more of these awkward boy stories. I don't really have any more in mind, but who knows, this year might give me another awkward boy story that I could potentially give you guys. I'm gonna leave you with this quote from Instagram. I aspire to be a giver of love, a giver of good vibes, and a giver of strength. And I hope that I can be that for you guys. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms, and since you're already here, you might as well subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!